Okay. Hello, everyone. Jai Jinendra. I am Pragya Jain, and I am back with you in this last valedictory session of our International Winter School for Jain Studies. You have learned so many topics. You have studied them well, and you are here. That's very brave. That's very um, applauding for you. So, congratulations, you have completed the program. I would suggest all of you to turn on your videos if you would like, because this is the only time when we are all meeting together. I have also turned on one video, but there is no electricity over here, so you may get a little spooky feeling from your host, but we need not worry about it. Do we see Harshit? I think I have just lost him. Okay. All right. So I welcome all of you. Um, on behalf of ISJS, on behalf of my team, and I welcome our director, course director, Dr. Srinedra Pandey. I welcome Harshit Mishra, I welcome Gopalji, and you all are there. So I think I will recite the Mangla Charan. Kindly join your hands. नमो अरिहन्ताणं नमो सिद्धाणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वज्झायाणं नमो लोये सव्साहुणं नमो लोये सव्साहुणं. Thank you. So this is a session where I would request all of you to just come ahead and just share your feelings, a few of you, about how did you like the program, what suggestions do you have, which was the point that you would like to remember throughout your lives, some notes that you have made, but only in a couple of minutes so that we can listen to more of us. So I would request, first of all, Smitaji to share her thoughts.
Pranam, Jai Jinendra, thank you so much. In one sense, I feel lucky that I was able to come across the program and join and continue. So, and the range that you guys, firstly, ISJS, I didn't realize you do so much and you offer so much. So that was quite an eye opener. In terms of the course itself, it's quite tricky to encompass so many different topics. And I think that's been a challenge which you've all done very well as well, in terms of getting all the key topics, as it were. And then the traditions are different. I belong to the Swetambar sect, Murti Puja. So balancing Digambar, Swetambar, Sthanekwasi, that also is a challenge. So having kind of encountered all that, I think it's a remarkable work that and the effort. Of course, each and every presenter has been just remarkable in their field. Even the yoga, I didn't realize that it's not just physical and mental. Everything was like yoga related. That was quite an eye-opener. The household details, the agamic literature, there's just the iconography, community, every speaker, yours, Pragyaji, and Shugamji and Panditji's knowledge and the commitment throughout has been just tremendous. And I also want to thank Shivamji, the technical support, Gopalji, and then the assignments that were coming regularly, and the video as well. So in terms of the whole thank you, it's a very, I wish we could share it with more and more people. Of course, time is always limited because there's 1 hour for the topics, and the breadth and the length of it and the questions is never enough. But within the time, again, it's been well compiled and delivered. Personally, having come from East Africa, very limited knowledge of Chineseism, but then a little bit in India, but we were just not part of the Pathshala. So the terminology is tricky, i.e. Prakrit and Sanskrit. Mom used to do Pratikaman every day, but she didn't know the meaning. So without meaning, the connection and the bow isn't there, so to speak. But now, luckily, in Leicester, we have Jain Temple. So yesterday, Osamji said that the worship and the murtis are very much to connect, sort of thing. So, but now I hope I can revise a lot of the videos and things that you've shared with us. And in terms of today's lecture, Panditji, I think I will be a believer, but not a practitioner, perhaps, in terms of just so it's hard, but I marvel the fact that, and I now revere our monks and nuns, because so much of the scriptures is related to their behavior and how much they have to observe. And I know I didn't mention, but ideally I should have been in Palitana as of the 4th January to do Updanta. But because I was suffering from cold and flu, I haven't been able to go. But I understand that it is quite a monk and nun type life that one has to live for that 45 days to attain moksha. So some of the people from Leicester have gone. So overall, what can I say? It's been a real eye opener. I don't know how our Tirthankars had so much omniscience knowledge that everything has an action and a reaction, compared to, and how much logic there is, and detail and depth. And being in the Western world, we always feel that Jainism is so much of a minority of minority, both in terms of faith and people. But in terms of its depth and what it can provide, it just beats, with due respect, most of the other faiths as to how much it has to offer. And so much
so much
work you all are. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'll end there. Let me just finish by saying heartfelt thanks to everybody, to all my fellow colleagues as well, and also anyone wishing to come to UK, please have my number. Leicester has a beautiful Jain temple with all different sects under one roof: Digambar, Swetambar, Sanakwasi, Guru Gautam Swami, and Srimad Rajchandraji. So it's a unified Derasar. And also London has so many now, Pottersmar, Kenton, and others. So you're all welcome, and feel free to connect with me. Thank you, Panditji. Thank you, Pragyaji, Shugamji, and everybody. I can't thank you enough. And I hope I can continue and join more of your courses and things. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Smitaji, for all these words. Thank you for your encouragement. Now, I would request Kathan Shah to share his thoughts.
Okay, so yeah, again, I'm actually very much grateful to ISJS and all the resource persons, the esteemed knowledgeable experts in this winter program course. Particularly, in my personal opinion only, I was most awestruck regarding the two sessions actually, that of iconography, that of a theory of knowledge, and to an extent of a Jain yoga as well, because of that was completely a new world for me. Because the most any average Indian would hear about, say, about yoga would be the Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, the Ashtadhyayi, and all sort of things. The most mainstream, conventional, standard things. But many of the new things, which of course cannot be due to the time restraints, I cannot share. But it was really mind blowing and insightful. I really enjoyed this winter program very much. In all honesty, of course, as Mitaji said that. I know majority of us cannot ever lead a truly Jain lifestyle in this world of materialism and all sort of things. But I hope we all can at least attempt to do so at least. And hope we all stay connected with ISGS for future courses and the exchange of knowledge and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much,
Thank
people,
you.
especially Shugan sir and Pandey sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathan. Thank you so much. Gauravji, what do you think?
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me a chance. Uh, सबसे पहले तो सभी को जय जिनेंद्र, जो हमने 7 दिन में सीखा। और मेरा पर्सनली बहुत इंटरेस्ट है रिलीजन को पढ़ने में, रिलीजन को समझने में, और मैं अक्सर ऐसे जो कोर्सेज होते हैं जो रिलीजन से रिलेटेड हों वो मैं करता हूँ। और यहाँ आने का कारण भी मेरा पहला यही था कि मैंने भी कुछ एंशियंट इंडियन फिलोसफीज पढ़ा था, कोर की तरह से पढ़ा था। सो वो उसने मेरा इंटरेस्ट डेवलप किया। जैनिज्म के कुछ जो मेरे डाउट्स थे वो यहाँ मुझे क्लियर हुए हैं, और कुछ अभी भी हैं। तो जैसा कि सर ने कहा है कि ये सेशन खत्म होने के बाद एक सेशन फिर होगा अनेकांतवाद एंड स्यादवाद पर, तो अगर वो भी होगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा। बाकी सर का जिस तरह से सर ने मॉडरेट किया है सभी सेशंस को, सारे जो स्पीकर्स जितने भी लोग थे उन लोगों से बहुत सीखने को मुझे मिला है। और एक सजेशन मेरा कि अगर ये कोर्स, क्योंकि कहीं कहीं मुझे किसी किसी सेशन में ऐसा लगा कि थोड़ा ज़्यादा फास्ट हो रहा था, इवन आई कुडंट राइट। सो अगर एक चीज़, और कुछ नहीं, बस एक चीज़, अगर ये 7 डेज की जगह भले ही 10 डेज का हो जाए, बट एटलीस्ट थोड़ा सा पेस स्लो हो, सो दैट आई कैन राइट। मैं शायद आप सभी लोगों में सबसे छोटा हूं, तो मैं बहुत सारी चीज़ें लिख नहीं पाया। सो दैट्स ऑल। बाकी थैंक यू सो मच, और फ्यूचर में जितने भी कोर्सेज आएंगे आई विल ट्राई माय बेस्ट टू join all the courses. And thank you so much for all the speakers and all my colleague mates. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for joining, and stay tuned with ISJS. All right, now I would request Mayank Tiwari to share his thoughts.
प्रणाम सभी को। संस्था को मैं बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं, सबसे पहले इस ISJS को, और पांडे सर को, आपको, और हर्षित जी को। हम और हर्षित चूंकि एक साथ पढ़े हैं, हमारा मास्टर्स एक साथ था, उन्हीं के ही ध्यान कराने से और उन्हीं के ही बताने से मुझे पता चला है कि जैन स्टडीज को लेकर के भी कोई एक स्पेसिफिक इंस्टीट्यूट है। संस्कृत का विद्यार्थी और शोधार्थी यानी रिसर्च स्कॉलर होने के नाते मेरा भाग्य रहा कि मैंने इंडियन फिलॉसफी को डीपली पढ़ा, जिसमें हमने सारे स्कूल्स ऑफ फिलॉसफीज को जाना। जैन को भी पढ़ा। जैन फिलॉसफी में ज़्यादातर हमने सर्वदर्शन संग्रह के विषय को पढ़े, जिसमें तत्वार्थ सूत्र के कुछ विषय रहे। लेकिन जिस तरीके से यह संस्था समर्पित है अपने कार्यों को लेकर के, और जिस तरीके से उनके प्रेजेंटेशन की शैली है, प्रस्तुतिकरण की विधा है, एक कई कई तरीके के जो स्कॉलर्स हैं जो अपने अपने फील्ड में स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज रखते हैं, उन्होंने अपनी बात रखी, समझाया, पढ़ा। वाकई में मेरे लिए ये सेशन बहुत उपयोगी है और हमेशा रहेगा। भाषा का छात्र यानी संस्कृत का छात्र होने के नाते मेरा, जबकि रिसर्च टॉपिक भी लैंग्वेज के ऊपर है, जिसमें प्राकृत, संस्कृत, पाली, इंग्लिश, ग्रीक और लैटिन, ये 5 लैंग्वेज लेकर के मैं काम कर रहा हूँ। तो मेरे लिए एक विषय समझ में आया कि इन लैंग्वेजेस को अगर हमें अचीव करना है, जानना है, तो क्या क्या ग्रंथ हैं। और ज़्यादातर मैंने विषय में उन ग्रंथों को नोट किया, जो जो पुस्तकें, जो जो रेफरेंसेस थी, ताकि उससे मैं देख सकूं। और वाकई में जैन हमारे कुछ मित्र रहे, लेकिन जिस तरीके से जैन दर्शन अपने आप में व्यापक है, जैन दर्शन हमने पढ़ा पर धर्म कभी नहीं जाना था। दर्शन को जान पाया लेकिन धर्म को कभी नहीं जाना। इस सेशन में मैं धर्म को भी जान पाया, जैन धर्म क्या है। तो यही है कि मैं जबकि इस संस्था को जान चुका हूं, तो मेरा प्रयास रहेगा कि आने वाले समय में इस प्रकार दूर, जिस तरीके से ऑनलाइन मोड में, वर्चुअल मोड में चीज़ें हो रही हैं, उसमें मैं हमेशा जुड़ूं, हर सेशन में जुड़ूं। हर्षित जी से अनुरोध भी रहेगा कि वो मुझे भान कराते हैं इस विषय में। और अगर मेरा भाग्य होता है, मेरे मन में वास्तविक रूप से उत्सुकता जागी है कि अगर सौभाग्य मिला और मुझे यहाँ से परमिशन मिली, जिस यूनिवर्सिटी से मैं संबद्ध हूँ, एफिलिएटेड हूँ, वो मुझे परमिशन देते हैं, तो मैं चाहूँगा कि यदि कोई ऐसा कोर्स जो इंस्टीट्यूट में रह करके हो, उसको मैं ज्वाइन करूँ, ताकि वहाँ के माहौल और वहाँ की अन्य चीज़ों से मैं जुड़ा रह सकूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सबका। और मैं चाहूँगा बस यही कि जुड़ा रहूँ, जानता रहूँ, समझता रहूँ, क्योंकि ये विषय मेरे लिए हमेशा से नया भी रहेगा। क्योंकि कितना भी जान लूँ, 10 दिन में जब इतना जाना, तो जाहिर तौर पे आने वाले अन्य समय में भी बहुत कुछ जानूंगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। बहुत शानदार सेशन रहा, बहुत प्यारा, बहुत सुंदर।
Thank you so much, Mayank ji, ISJS के परिवार में शामिल होने के लिए. Thank you so much. Now I would request Pranay ji to share his thoughts. Mr. Pranay Dev.
Yes, thank you very much, all the members present over here. and my respected all teachers uh, who are present and in absentia, all members of the organizing teams of ISJS, as well as all others, my fellow participant, fellow friends. Uh, it is actually truly for me a privilege to share my thoughts on the enlightening experience we had during all these 10 days teaching course on Jaina philosophy and the Jaina way of life actually. Uh, I was very much attached with that kind of Jaina theory of Onekantobad, and throughout the course we explored various aspects of Jaina philosophy in depth, and from that profound teachings on the principle of that Onekantobad, multiple perspectives to the core values of ahimsa, non-violence, and each concept was presented, I must say, with clarity and precision. So actually, these teachings have given us a broader perspective, broader worldview, which will be fostering respect towards all forms of life, and even it will lead towards promoting equal respect for all religions, different beliefs, different sects, ideology. So yeah, we were fortunate enough to hear or to have experience from that much of senior teachers, and who dedicated their time to deliver all the insightful speeches. Actually, their words, I must say that they were not just theoretical, but it very much filled with practical examples. The teachings of our Pandesar, the Prakash ji, Sogunji, all of them, being a senior teacher, how much dedicated they are, it inspired me a lot. And that kind of practical wisdom actually can be applied to our daily lives, our daily dealings with the uh, friends in the society, our family members, our students in our respective institutions. Actually, they are passionate delivery, and it is coupled with a well organized presentation, and especially, madam, your presentation. Yeah, I cannot forget your presentation with that much of example and that diagram. Really engaging PPT slides, all the
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you so
So,
much.
yeah, really, all these things kept us attentive and inspired throughout. And actually, a highlight of that whole program was the opportunity to meet with a renowned Joino family of Madam Abhaji, and learning about their daily practice, ethical dealing, and self-discipline. Actually, really gives us, or it gives us a glimpse of how Joino values are means seamlessly integrated into our everyday life, whatever religion or whatever beliefs I may
Pranay
go
ji,
through. But it is, yes, yes,
Pranay ji,
yes,
I'll
please.
have to cut you short. I want to
Yes,
listen to everyone right now, but thank you
yes,
so
surely,
much,
surely.
and I am
Oh,
glad
surely.
that you
Thank you,
enjoyed the
thank you.
course so much.
Yes,
Thank
thank you very much for giving me
thank
chance to participate, as well as for giving me chance to share my views. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
Thank you. Jyoti, Jyoti, please unmute.
Hello.
हाँ, बोलो.
Thank you, ma'am. Jai Jinendra. Respected to all the teachers and my seniors. The 10 days international workshop is going so well. Thank you uh, for giving me an opportunity to participate in this workshop. This is awesome platform for to learn about Jainism. I attend all the classes from the beginning to till date, and the most important, I thanks to everyone who were asked all the questions, because From their questions, I learned a lot of things. In the previous classes, where Jan's Stupa and 24 Tirthankaras photographs showed to us, which is very identical. Because when we visit any historical place or mandir or caves where different signs, symbols, and written documents are present there, we could not have any idea about it if those are not present in that particular area. Whenever I asked any question about the workshop, I got all the answers from the teachers. In future, I am eagerly want to do participate in this kind of workshop. And
Thank you, Jyoti.
hello, ma'am.
You're speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
And the last, I folded my hands and bowing my head to all, and that's all, ma'am. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you. You picked up very nice points. Thank you so much. I would request
Thank you.
Ranjana ji to share her thoughts.
Oh, thank you, Pragya ji, and Jai Jinendra to all. Yeah, thank you, Pragya ji and Pandey sir, for adding me such a nice program, wonderful, informative program, which is structured by International School for Jain Studies, Pune. Yes, I think this program is covered various aspects of a Jaina Dharma, philosophy, history, and ethics, which provide a solid foundation. Actually, I'm a professor, but for me, it is a very, a great ground to me to know the Jaina philosophy very deeply. So I truly appreciated the well-structured curriculum and the speaker view, which enhance our understanding of a Jana principles and even their practical application in the daily life. So, and highly appreciated interactive session and easy to follow through effective PPT presentation. So, I am very grateful to connect, and through my association with such a program, I have had the opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of Jainism. And so I will make my every effort to share the knowledge which I have acquired from this program with my student. So I'm very thankful, and I'm very your assignment is a very good and great. So the mind which create this assignment is, I think, is great mind. So so I'm very thankful and I'm very lucky. So thank you to all the committee members and sir, so for this program. Okay. Thank you, Pragya
Thank you,
ji.
Ranjana ji. Thank you for being a part of the program. Thank you so much. And I would request Yogendra ji to share his thoughts.
Namaskar to everyone. In the very outset, I thank the organizing committee of the ISGS for organizing such a wonderful program, which was so conveniently timed that even people who have some day-long engagement, they can also manage to attend the program. And I'm sure I'm voicing every fellow participant when I request you people to please convey our deepest regards to Shugan sir. He's not only a very learned person, his not only knowledge, his energy is also worth emulating for all of us at this stage also of his age. He's so active, accommodative. So special thanks to Shugan sir. My thanks are also due to fellow colleagues for being such a wonderful fellow, such a wonderful listener, disciplined listeners, that all sessions went very well and they enlightened us, as one of the previous speakers also said, that they enlighten us with their questions. Okay. Madam, when I joined this program, okay, my special thanks to Gaurav Rathor also. Is a co-participant in this program, because he was my student. Now he's more like my friend. He was my student, and I once I discussed this interest in Jainism, and I told him that, Gaurav, whenever you get to know about any such course which is online, please let me know. So he told me, and because of him, I could join this program. Madam, I joined this program for two reasons, two purpose I had. One is academic and the other one is extra academic. The academic purpose is that I am teach history, and I am a researcher also in history. My work is on Karnataka, and Karnataka in early medieval times, and in Karnataka, Jainism was one of the important religions. So I wish to pursue my research in Karnataka, where I'm sure that this understanding of Jainism will surely help me. The other purpose was, something which I have been noticing for very long, but I thought that I will do something. I'll learn something whenever right time comes. Is that there is an common tendency among the laymen in India to see that there are only three, four religions in this country. One is Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. On whichever religion emerged in this country is actually Hinduism. So in discussions with many friends, I noticed that their indifference to that. I countered that also. Whenever I got an opportunity, I countered them. But then I realized that I also have some limitations of my knowledge. So I think I should pursue it further. So it is not only about Jainism, I'm also interested in Buddhism. So that that, and popular discourses, because as a teacher and as a student of history, I think it is my social responsibility also to tell people, this is not how one should look at the past. Okay, it is a more plural than people believe, common people believe. So I'm very happy that these 10 days which I spent in this program, the time I spent are worth it. I learned a lot, and thank you very much for you people's planning, variety of lectures, richness of lecture, and of course the tests and the reading materials. These are all very very enriching. So once again, my thanks to all of you for organizing such program, and I am sure in future also whenever you organize such programs, we will get some informations. With this,
Thank
thank you very
you.
much to all of you.
Thank you, Yogendraji, for coming. Thank you so much. Dr. Raj, how do you feel?
I am really thanking especially Suganji, Pandey ji, and Prekya ji, and all of you. For me, it is very good. And having coming from Hindu background, I am always interested to learn about Jainism. And I'm always attending all the courses of ISJS. The minute when I came to know about ISJS, you are doing a wonderful job. And especially this 10 days course, I can say from soul to karma, ahimsa, anekandavada, and abrikiraha. And one side is iconography to sociology. And I really learned a lot of things from all our professors, and especially the family, the Jain family. Your method of teaching, your method of assessing is fantastic. Is really helping me my new spiritual journey towards Jainism. For me, it is a new chapter in my life. I can say I want to thank all of you and all my co-participants also. Thank you very much. And please give me all the information regarding Jainism whenever you have in your lifetime. Please consider me as one of the person who is interested in Jainism. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raj. Thank you for coming. Now, lastly, I would request Vineet ji to share his thoughts.
Thank you, Pragya. Um, I think for me, it's been a really phenomenal program. Um, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was randomly doing a Google search on topics related to Jainism and came across ISJS and this program. And to be very frank, I was a little skeptical whether I should join this program or what will I learn. And will I look like a fool amongst a bunch of youngsters at my age when I have retired just 6 months ago? And will there be any learning for me? But I think I made the right decision in joining this program. It's really been an eye opener for me. So I've been a Jain, but given our usual work lives, I've never had a time to learn about Jainism the way I have done that in the last 10 days. So all thanks to really all of you for putting together such a wonderful program, and I'm sure I will continue to embark on my path on learning more about Jainism. I think one small suggestion I would want to give, because this 10 days has been a really a whirlwind tour, very very fast, and understandably you can't uh, include everything that is possible about Jainism in a 10-day program. You have provided a lot of very good reading material also. So my suggestion is every day before, maybe at the end of the session, before the next day's session, provide a reference to, let's say, 30-40 pages from your reading material that people should read up the next day before coming into the lecture, so that you have a background on what you should look forward to in the session on the next day. For me, every topic that was covered in the 10 days were absolutely new, and I feel ashamed to say that despite being a Jain, I didn't have a good knowledge of a lot of these topics. But if I was able to read up some of the material before coming into the class, I think that would really help the future classes also. But wonderfully organized session and program, and I will look forward to similar programs coming from ISJS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Viniji. Thank you so much for your suggestion. Now, I would request any one of you if you want to share anything. Mr. Saif Ali Khan, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this experience fostered mindfulness, compassion, and a profound respect for Jain tradition. Ma'am, in one of the lectures, Mr. Pandey said that as it is, we won't be getting moksha in this lifetime. So I would like to quote Bashir Badr by saying कि सितारों को आंखों में महफूज रखना बड़ी देर तक रात ही रात होगी मुसाफिर हैं हम भी मुसाफिर हो तुम भी किसी मोड़ पर फिर मुलाकात होगी जय जीवन
Thank you, Mr. Khan. Thank you so much for being a part of this program. Now, if any one of you want to share anything, you are please welcome right now. I think there are some messages in the chat box as well, like Neetal ji is also saying something. Okay. All right. So I think we should now be interested in knowing what would happen next. How can you stay connected with the program? How can you stay connected with ISJS? What are the programs further that you can join? And what will happen to your certificates? Are you going to get them or not? So I think I would request now Dr. Pandey to explain all these things and offer the word of thanks. Dr. Pandey.
Thank you, Pragya ji. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all for the successful completion of this 10-day Gyan Yajna. And you all made this Yajna, this academic journey, fruitful. I personally consider myself as a student, and we use two terminologies, fundamental and intermediate. So I am not any scholar of Jain philosophy and religion, but yes, I can say that I am an intermediate level student of Jain philosophy and culture and how I develop myself as a student. So the credit goes to participants who came to us to attend our different programs. I did my PhD in Vedic philosophy. So for many years, I studied Sankhya and Yoga. Professor Chappell mentioned that I wrote a book on Patanjali Yoga Sutra with Professor Chappell because my specialization is in Sankhya and Yoga philosophy. So how I learn, whenever any particular topic uh, assigned to me by my superiors, I take it as an opportunity rather than I say that a challenge, an opportunity to learn and study more and more topics. And I used to deliver lectures on particularly way of life, particularly householder way of life, ethics. These topics are very close to my heart. And as I mentioned that, and I feel fortunate that I am graduated. I learned a lot from Banaras Hindu University, the university which is known for particularly Indic tradition. So I study philosophy from Banaras Hindu University. So for me, I think it's easy to understand any new philosophy. Doesn't matter it Jain philosophy or Buddhist philosophy or Western philosophy, because my teachers they made us uh, learn the basics of philosophical system, problems of philosophical systems, and the subject matter, criterion, everything. So my study on core Indic philosophies uh, make this task easy to learn, study, and they deliver this subject matter related to Jain philosophy. So uh, it is said my father was a teacher. So he used to say that actually students are the teachers of teacher. So that's why I am very grateful to you all and salute you for your patience and yes, make my journey fruitful through your questions and queries. I noted down some suggestions, particularly the suggestion by Vineet ji. Uh, yes, we actually in help book we mentioned in brief about the subject matter being delivered in the sessions, and beside this, we have given some links. But next time, what we will do, and I appreciate your suggestion. Thank you for this suggestion. We will mention the particular link with the particular topic which is going to be delivered in. Then I think it will be easy. Even in our study notes, if you visit, you will find that this article is related with this particular lecture. We have mentioned, but we will do it more clear so that it can be easily understood by the participants. And yes, I don't know how for last year, and I feel fortunate that the scholars and students from my Gurukul, Banaras Hindu University, are participating in this program. Uh, and one of my seniors who is in professor, and many of my juniors who are in professor in different colleges in UP and Bihar and other places are participating in this program. I thank them also. Dr. Mamta Yadav is participating. When I was doing my PhD on Sankhya, She was doing her PhD on Gandhi and Jainism, somehow an impact analysis like that. And when I associated with ISJS, the topic, the project which was assigned to me, Gandhi and Jainism and impact analysis, and she helped me a lot during my project. So I thank you all for being with us and make our this 10-day journey fruitful. Uh, your certificates. So as per our criteria, it is well depicted in help book. It will be calculated on the basis of your presence in the session. It will take 2, 3, 4 days maximum. And who has fulfilled the criteria is going to get his certificate. I have promised in the inaugural session that for a short period, uh, for 7 to 10 days, the link will be made available and you will be able to access through your emails registered with us. The participants who are new to us, so friends, you are now member of our greater ISGS family. We have your email IDs. You will receive our fortnightly newsletter so that you can aware what programs is being offered, what projects we are conducting here in ISGS. So you will receive our fortnightly e-newsletter every month on uh, 1st and 16th day of every month. So recording will be made available. Yes, within a few days, we are going to offer our summer program. So the information, detailed information will be made available to our website and of course through our newsletter. Particularly on Jainism, we offer 2 programs and these programs are offline, physically. One program for 5 weeks and the person who is somehow associated with the uh, associated with any university as a postgraduate student, PhD student, postdoctoral fellow, or as a faculty member, so are eligible for our 5-week program. Do we take a fee? But after the completion of the program, we reimburse the fee completely because the program is sponsored by Mahavir Vision, uh, uh, chaired by Sulekh ji. The program is fully sponsored. So we take fee and after the completion, we reimburse is as it is without any deduction. And then a 3-week program for undergraduate students, graduate, or anybody can join. But 3-week program, so we charge, I think, I don't remember, but around 500 USD is the charge for that fee. But the 5-week program is totally free. And during those 5 weeks, 50% is dedicated to theoretical lectures, and then 50%, we call it experiential studies. So we arrange visits to different pilgrim places, Jain temples, Jain asthanaks, and arrange meetings, physical meetings with the Jain sadhu and sadhvis of both the traditions and householder families. So that's why we call it uh, experiential program. And any one of you interested, you can send your applications to us. You will see that last year we have 15 participants, and you will be surprised that we had participants from South Africa, Durban. Then we have participants from professors, all were professors from Durban and University of Nairobi, Kenya. Few participants from India also. So only one participants as a student, others were professors in different countries. So what happens during this program? Participants learn from each other. So this is the beauty of our 5 week and 3 week program. Once again, I thank you all for making this 10-day journey fruitful. I believe that many of you who were not well familiar with Jain philosophy, culture, and religion, so in their further studies, they will include it either as a comparative with their own subject or as an independent topic or subject. So this certificate gives you a responsibility to do something. I don't say that sometimes people who have not attended our program, they feel that no, I am going to attend a Jain studies program and they will force us to convert in Jainism. Friends, you are with us for 10 days. I am by faith a Hindu and I am associated with the institution since 2013. And uh, I would say that, and I believe that you all have realized that we don't try to make anybody convert in Jainism. Our objective is it is better if you follow these values. As I mentioned, these values are common values. Each and every religion, Indic religion, share the same values. Interpretations are different, though there are differences. That's why they are different religions, but values are same. So if you follow, it's up to you. But as an academic person and as an academic institution, we believe that your academic pursuit in Jainism will make our objective fruitful. Once again, I thank you all. Thanks to Pragya ji. Thanks to our colleague who were with me at each and every step of this entire journey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, I would request you to add two things. I think some of us will be interested in Prakrit program and also the speak up column which we have in our newsletter. So if they have anything that they would like to share
Yes,
about
yes,
Jenny.
yes. I had mentioned in the inaugural session, we offer a 9-month Prakriti study program. And when we were planning before COVID, we offer one course before COVID. And we consulted almost all the prominent scholars of Prakrit, not only in India, in uh, all part, almost all the part of from the globe. So it was suggested to conduct it for 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months is sufficient to make anybody uh, learn well equipped with the technicalities, the grammar and literature, everything. But our academic committee, headed by Professor Chappell, we decided that we will offer it for 9 months. And you know, the Hemchandra grammar is treated as the primary book for Prakrit. And Hemchandra himself has written the auto commentary. We call it auto commentary. So during these 9 months, you will be able to decode each and every word, and you will be surprised to know that the participants from overseas, they come to us to study Prakrit, and only one criterion is there: you must have some knowledge about alphabets, Devanagari alphabets only. But last year, we had a participant, even he is not familiar with the Devanagari alphabet. He came to us, and now we have two participants like that. Anthony Ruda from America, US. He is now doing PD, a postdoctoral fellow, and he was appointed as an editor in
Springer.
Springer, based on his uh, education in ISJS. And then other one is Leonardo Strackler from Brazil. He came to us for 9 months, then 5 weeks, and now he's currently he is in Birmingham for 6 months, and the government, we have offered to sponsor his entire visit, but fortunately he got an sponsorship from his own government. So government evaluated his uh, learning with ISJS, with about Indology and Prakrit, and then Brazil government sponsored his even the pocket money, not only other uh, travel and lodging, fooding, everything. So if anybody is interested to study, we need dedication, full time dedication, 9 months. So if anybody is willing, you can join. Very soon, we are going to offer 15-day online workshop on Brahmi script. Last year, we had offered, and we got many very overwhelming responses from the globe. Again, I have some queries. So this is currently in my mind, but very soon we will offer an online course on 15 days, a workshop, you can say, on Brahmi script. And in near future, we had already offered 2, 3 online courses on 1 month, 2 month courses on Prakrit also. But currently our faculty members are involved in some prominent projects. That's why this year in 2024, we were not able to offer. But again in 25, we are going to offer. So we have a lot of things we need, and your appreciation actually encourage us to offer different program. So once again, I thank you all, and wishes again a very happy new year, happy, healthy, happier, and fruitful, particularly in the terms of academic. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope we are not being apart. Thank you so much, Jai Janendra.
Thank you. Take care.